I couldn't walk. I couldn't wait to get on the surgery table.
Owner
I
of
don't
Malibu
barely take
Fitness,
vitamins,
Lonnie
and so
Galate,
vitamin
was
D
in
helped a lot
chronic
of things.
pain and
My
looking
body
hard
needed.
at hip replacement. She turned to
Started
Jared Tabasolian
the
of Health Strong for
naturopathic industry. So
answers.
he created
He
this on
offers
naturopath 40
various
years
types
ago
of
in Santa
testing.
Barbara.
He's kind of an expert at two things: movement and also nutrition and diet and digestion.
I get a lot of info from questionnaires that I ask, but then also asking them to do a food log where I ask for body temperature and pulse, because you can get a lot of feedback from just taking your pulse and your body temperature. And when I see someone's food log and their body temperature and pulse, I can see how they're living and operating during their day and their patterns, which in a lot of cases is more accurate than blood work or a lab work.
I found out that I was not getting the nutrition I needed. I was mostly plant-based, and I had to switch it up.
I'm here just to teach people about health. I think there's a big disconnect between health and fitness. And a lot of people think that when they become fit, that they're also healthy.
He frequently offers promotional seminars at places like Malibu Fitness to educate people on things they might be missing.
People are coming to me are people who are dealing with digestive issues, dealing with lack of energy, sleep, pain. They've usually gone around and met with different practitioners or tried different things and can't find relief.
Jared's a kinesiologist that has sought answers through various areas such as breath work and Eastern medicine. His goal is to get his clients to heal themselves through simple techniques.
Well, the most common is, what should I eat, probably.
Common, but not so simple.
I don't think it's necessarily about food and supplements anymore, but now everyone's dealing with stress, and you know, it went from how do I get fit to, oh, my metabolism's broken, but now we know that the nervous system guides the hormones, it guides the metabolism, it guides everything, and everybody's stressed out.
He stresses that staying in stress is what keeps us stuck, and considers this.
A great quote that one of my mentors taught me is that you can't heal in the same environment that got you sick.
All the supplements, cleanses, diets, and protocols in the world won't fix you if you don't take a hard look at your lifestyle and what might be keeping you stuck.
Stress is when the body can't handle everything that's being placed on it. So we're taking on more things, we're feeling more stressed out, and we keep saying yes to things without giving our body enough support. And that's where we get into trouble.
He's also a big proponent of conscious breath work, another huge component of healing, and feels with exercise or movement, it should be something you enjoy.
First, I think it's finding something you love to do, because we all need to move. So whether it's dance or yoga or walking, find something that speaks to you and do that, because you're probably going to stay with that.
He asks you to look at total lifestyle. It isn't a solo component we need to fix.
First thing is to understand what is health. Because health is a moving target. If we don't have a clear definition of what it is, we can never try to achieve it. So this is the definition of health by the WHO, is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, not just the absence of disease or infirmity, which is physical or mental weakness. As of 2018, 52% of people, that means 1 out of every 2 of us, is dealing with some kind of chronic pain or chronic disease. And I guarantee that's even more for things that people don't report. Men are the worst because they'll just sit with it and eat it and not tell anyone. And it's not considering what people are going to get. What I see working with lots of people is they jump from supplement to supplement. What do I take? Give me something to take. What's your protocol? What do I eat? What's your plan? What's your detox? What's your cleanse? Meanwhile, they're staying in the same codependent relationships. They don't take care of themselves emotionally.
Referring to the blue zones, where the healthiest people on the planet live long and happy lives, he reminds us.
I just saw a social media post where they were talking about the blue zones and in Okinawa and where people live to be 100 and why they're so healthy. And everyone looks at how they eat. Oh, they don't eat much meat. Oh, they eat a lot of variety and plants, but they also stay with the same friends and family and community for 70 years. They have people who look after them and care for them. You know, we're built to be in tribes. Like, these things are very important. So stress, as I was talking to Lori about earlier, is like this boogeyman, right? Like, we know it exists. We hear people talking about it. In some ways we feel it, but we don't want to acknowledge it, right? And stress is where the demands being placed on the body are greater than what the body can handle. So maybe that looks like you're a person who's a people pleaser and you say yes to everybody and you leave yourself with nothing left at the end of the day. The nervous system guides everything. Because, you know, we're in a gym, we talk about losing weight or getting fit or training. First it was like, you got to eat right and move your body. Then it was, oh, your hormones and your metabolism rules everything. So you got to speed up your metabolism so you can lose weight and but now we know that our nervous system overrides everything. If you're in a state of fight or flight, you can't heal.
Finally, when it comes to diet, he feels animal protein belongs in the program. And while greens are good for you, how they're consumed is a consideration.
People have poor digestive issues, or they have poor digestion, meaning like it could have come from their parents, it could have been acquired through stress in their own life. They have bad digestion. Then they say, okay, I'm not going to eat meat, I'm going to eat plant-based, and they feel better. Because meat is hard to digest, it's true. But the problem is not the meat, it's the body that it's going into. So the saying is like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Maybe it's not disregarding meat, maybe it's bolstering your own digestion so you can handle meat, and then you're okay. But what does most people do? One is they want to be good to the environment, they want to be good to animals, I understand, but they also don't fix the problem. It's just a Band-Aid. And so I've had over a dozen plant-based or vegans who healed with meat and they would never look back now.
Lonnie Galate is one of them.
Took about 6 months to start noticing the changes, and I'm good. I want to say 80% was changing my diet. So that's why he's my hero in a lot of ways, and I think he's really knowledgeable and gives people what they need. Everyone's different.
Reach out to Jared for his ongoing seminars and health boot camps at Jared Tavasolian on Instagram. This is Lori Corbin reporting.